responded to them. I'm actually in a bad way. Don't be deceived. I can't do this anymore. I've got to make this phone call. I've got to check out on the 7th of March with nowhere to go. Well, my stuff is in that room, but it's a dangerous place. Oh, that's something I've got to mention. The CFO. Right. Better make my phone call. I don't want to air my dirty laundry in public, but I've now got to be brutally honest with the local MP office. So I'm sorry for no response, but I can't do this homeless thing. I can't do any of this anymore. I've had enough. Domestic emotional abuse as well. I can't do it.
The office of Caroline Ansell, Member of Parliament for Eastbourne and Willingdon. We're sorry that no one is able to take your call at the moment. If you require urgent...
Try again.
Of Caroline Ansell, Member of Parliament for Eastbourne and Willingdon. We're sorry that no one is able to take your call at the moment. If you require urgent assistance and you live within Eastbourne, please call the Eastbourne Community Hub on 01323 679 722. If you live in Willingdon, Chevington, Monarch or Polegate, please call the Wilden Community Hub on 01323 443322. You may also like to email Caroline at caroline.ansell.mp@parliament.uk. Alternatively, please leave your phone number, your name and a short message and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hello, this is a message for David, the caseworker at Caroline Ansell MP office. It's Bryony speaking. I still haven't had, I had I'll be honest, I'm going to be absolutely blunt, a rather pithy email from Caroline Ansell, given all the failings that she and the council are complicit in, and I've heard nothing back. I've had nothing from adult social care. I've had someone visit me, as you know, my lady witness came with me, as you know. I spoke to you. We both spoke to you. I've had nothing. I've got to check out of here on the 7th of March. I'm not safe. I'm live streaming to my audience on YouTube. I put the CFO on notice, officially on notice, and I've got a copy of this a couple of months ago, and I've got proof of this. The Chief Financial Officer at Eastbourne Borough Council saying that she's failed to keep me in a safe place. I also have evidence of a hate crime by one of the members of staff. And I'll tell you why it's a hate crime, but I need to speak to you. Because Dan from Police Abusing Powers, I've got some of the people are, some of his subs watch my live streams, and I have evidence of a so-called hate crime because I was called a spastic, and I recorded that on my.
To save message, press 0. To repeat recording, message saved.
Well, this could work in my favour, couldn't it? Because I watched a video by Dan from Police Abusing Powers, and well, what do you know? Apparently, it's a hate crime to call someone a spastic. Well, that could go in my favour because I was called an effing spastic, and I've got it on my dictaphone. In the property where I've been attacked by staff and demented degenerates. Yes, Brave Bryony battles on. That was 2004. Here's my passport. Got to prove I was born in this country. Here's a note from one of the patients. Don't know if you can read that. Hey, Bryony, just a note to say that I'm here for you and on your side. Your fellow roommate in the bed opposite. That was in the psychiatric unit where I was abused. Temporary accommodation, supported living. Listen to people when they tell you it's all human trafficking. Here is the death certificate I signed. My mother's death certificate that I signed at Eastbourne Borough Council. There's my mother's name. Where's the date? 17th of August 2009. On the 11th of August 2009, I was forced to sign a homeless application form out of supported accommodation. I had to sign my exchange. They'll love her because she's got the gender agenda going on, and she works for the very bastards who forced me to do that. I've been self-funding a hotel for my safety. I haven't had the support for 25 years. I've got to check out of here in 6 days' time. I've got to be careful what I say because I don't want that bastard PC Franklin Lester bursting in on me. Yes, the very bastard who arrested me 3 hours after I recorded a licensee threatening to beat me senseless. They will use fear and control. They don't support people. I don't exactly want to see my 40th birthday in 2 weeks' time. And I've had it up to here and beyond with emotional abuse from my partner who took a caring role through Care for the Carers, and I've been treated like shit by them as well. Excuse my language, but I'm actually at the end of it. You and Eastbourne Borough Council have put me through yet to try and support me. I don't want to be insensitive here. I've got to be careful what I say. Juliet, my lady witness, has got her own problems. I've been bullied by the hospice. I can't even go to St Wilfrid's Hospice to see the staff who nursed my late mother. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. I feel trapped. I feel suffocated. I'm sick to death of being homeless, not being supported. I've had trauma added to, not taken away, added to. I am putting this out there because I'm literally at the end of it. apologies to anyone who's commented on my live streams and I haven't been able to look. I'm not really, it's a miracle that I'm here and I'm presenting myself. I'm up. I'm going to send an email to Tina. I think Dan is wonderful for what he does, Dan from Police Abusing Powers, and it brings in people like Tina. And I'm going to email Tina because I feel like I am just going to shut down. People trying to talk me out of praying. Praying is what got me through this, and I'm struggling right now. If anyone mocks me and my faith, which is really kind of dwindling because my partner goes on about we've got to call our Heavenly Father Yahweh. He called the police on me for disagreeing with me. He wanted the caring role for me. I didn't want the caring role. I wanted a caring partner. I had domestic violence after my mother's funeral from someone else. I had attempted rape by someone else. The worst abuse that I have had has been by the police and Eastbourne Borough Council. Eastbourne Borough Council and Sussex Police. They have helped make me suicidal. And I feel bad about texting a lovely lady who's got her own problems. She's not out of the woods because she's still going to an oncologist. And I feel terrible about this. It's always someone who's suffering, who's been a doormat themselves, who's got their own problems. They seem to be the ones who want to help, and it's not up to them. It's up to the people who are responsible and won't take responsibility. Caroline Ansell, MP, this is for you. You've already got my blood on your hands. I put a knife through my wrist, right through my arm in the Strand Hotel in December 2018, after I'd been reported missing in the Eastbourne Herald. And I have been mentioned on a fraud as beating the police in July of this year. Whilst I was in this hotel, I was mentioned in the Eastbourne Herald as beating the police when the police beat me after I'd been reported missing, and all the other times. I'm speaking not just for myself, but all the other vulnerable people out there who've been victims. I am at the end, okay? I'm at the end. I am sick of being lied to and fobbed off. And I shall be calling you again, David, the caseworker. You look I've seen that look in your eyes. I've seen it with a lot of people, including Sussex Police, who've brutalised me. And you can see the look in their eyes. They know that what they're doing is wrong. They know it. And you said to me and Juliet, I hear this a lot from people who complain about temporary accommodation. I was forced to sleep rough for complaining about bedbugs crawling on me and being attacked by Eastbourne Borough Council. I had my interim duty was illegally discharged. I feel bad enough about my mental health. I've had the shame put on me. I've seen it all, heard it all, and I'm at the end of it. I'm absolutely at the end of it. The fact that I'm still here and talking and breathing and I'm alive is a bloody miracle. If you all wanted to help you do something, Caroline Ansell is a Christian. I saw her on the night shelter. She didn't even want to speak to me, according to my partner, Darren, 5 years ago when he took the caring role through Care for the Carers. So when he's emotionally abusive to me, and then I'm on the receiving end of abuse from Sussex police, what am I supposed to do? I can't even say on my own live stream how I'm feeling in case the Nazis come in or handcuff me and put me in a bloody psychiatric unit to be tortured. Because the government use fear and trauma to control the masses. David, Caroline Ansell, MP, caseworker, I will be phoning you back to find out what is going on. And I'm sorry, I know there are people commenting and I haven't read your comments. Please accept my apologies. I can't really sort of concentrate on anything, but thank you for, I see that there are people who are people commenting, and please don't think I'm being rude if I don't reply to you. I'm not in a good way. I'm on my own. And you know, I just, I'm airing my dirty laundry in public, and I've mentioned my partner, I've mentioned emotional abuse. It's always me that has to apologize. I say sorry all the bloody time. I say sorry all the time, and I get people, the number of times I've been called a C word and I've been assaulted, you couldn't make it up. And by idiots who use the mental health card to get what they want. They're the ones who are protected by the fucking police. And those who really do have mental health issues end up, well, I tell you what, I've seen it all. I've heard it all. There's nothing that will shock me. Nothing. And that Caroline Ansell, I don't care what God they serve. I don't care. They are all frauds. They serve their parties. They're not in it for the people. And I am going to email the new candidate. Sorry for raising my voice. The candidate who said she's not in it for the people. I'm going to email him. I'm going to email him and Tina. Those who actually do care about people with issues and difficulties. I'm trying to fight all the shame, you know. Anyway, there's nothing really more to say, but anyway, I'll look at your comments afterwards, and I apologize. If you want to call it attention seeking, yes, it's attention seeking. What else would it be? I'm in a very I'm learning a lot all the time. I don't know what's real and what's not anymore, but it's crazy. It's all crazy. And I recently learned that astrology, getting off the subject, Alan Horvath said about the Mazzaroth and astrology, because I used to be heavily into astrology, which is the occult. But I've just learned through Alan Horvath, I had a video pop up that said the Mazzaroth. And apparently these were the astrology was real, but witches and warlocks messed about with it. And these were signs that were information that was given to Adam and Eve. So astrology, wow. It's funny how the occult in the Bible kind of It's just the master of deception has messed about with it. That's why astrology is still very real for me. Anyway, I'm going off topic, but there's a lot that I'm learning. I'm constantly learning stuff. And we had a load of fire engines and police cars out here a few nights ago. On Sunday, there were about 5 fire engines. People were filming. I thought it was a fire drill. Someone had been smoking in one of the rooms. They'd left I thought, crumbs, we haven't got another hotel that's going to go up in flames. When I was in temporary accommodation in Elms Avenue, no word of lie, the Claremont Hotel blew up. I slept through that. I got a knock on the door from the bloody people that run the place. They ignore the drunks and that vile creature. I know she took her own life, but that traveller woman and her partner threatening people with a hammer. I slept through that. It looked like a scene from World War II. And the Claremont Hotel blew up into Elms Avenue. And it's just, you know, I can see the funny side of it. I had got a knock on the door saying, "Is there smoke coming through your window?" I said, "No, what? But these nutcases, and that's something that me and Juliet were saying, is why do they put all these people up in the same places? People who have mental health issues, people who have drinking issues, people who have drugs issues, who are going to go scream and shout and attack people. And then those of us that really have been holding it in for years and we have a mental breakdown. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, I just thought, please don't let this hotel go up in flames because it's the cheapest hotel. I mean, I could write a black comedy about Eastbourne. If I survive this, I've got loads of ideas because of the black comedies are based on reality. Anyway, please don't take it the wrong way. I will look at the comments later. I just can't. I'm going to ring this caseworker, but thank you, people, for those who do care and everything. But I'll have a look later. So, sorry, I just don't want to, like, you know what I mean. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying sorry. I'm going to sound stupid if I say I'm sorry. I'm going to end the live stream and I'll look at the comments later if you don't mind. But thank you for those who do care.